All right, guys. So I'm back. This is the newest addition to Monsta KORE. What's up, Ganger Horts? Ganger Horns. I tried doing this, okay, and it's not working. I tried it like several different times. I pressed the rectangle button to make it go horizontally and vertically, and it's not working. As bugs are flying in my face right now. So let me give Art the Clown 5, and let's get to what we have to do right now. This is metal. If you don't know, it's tin. It's not plastic. That's really cool. All right, just so you know about that guy. This is the backyard right now, and there's going to be a lot more set up very soon back here. And we're just going to keep setting them up and bagging them up until it's time to set them up for real. That's poor George in pieces right there. It's definitely poor George. There's some pumpkins from the Haunted Hill Harvest the Pumpkin Patch. It's the only ones we have because the what do they call them? The squash bugs destroyed them. All right, walking down. This is called Thunder Alley, or Blue Thunder Alley. That's Cackles' huge feet. This is the wind that keeps like knocking down my setup for the video. So anyway, Jonathan is not here. I said this to you in the last video. He's with his mom. He'll be back here tomorrow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the video up, okay? Put it on the ground, put the tripod on the ground. I'm gonna reset up these boxes, okay? I apologize for not being able to go like this because it's not working for some reason. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research when I have more time, which I never do have time. But we'll figure it out, I promise. But until then, let's just have some fun, and I'll show you what we do, at least what I do, because I'm the one that gets to do all this fun stuff, the putting away stuff and storing stuff. Now, just understand, as my cat is gonna knock over. Are you gonna knock over this phone? Come here. Hey. That's Bo. He's the awesomest cat. Hope he doesn't like spray on the phone. That'd be like nuts, right? Or like walk into the phone and then like knock it down. All right, so I'm not gonna respond until the end. Okay, give me a few minutes to just show you what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna probably go a little closer. Let's see if that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. You can see Cackles. Cackles is helping. All right, I'll be right back, okay, guys? Give me a minute. We'll give you like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. And everybody that's talking, everybody that's chiming in, we keep it like rated G. We don't curse, okay? We don't put anybody down. We're all together in this whole entire crazy world, okay? And support each other. You see other channels that are on, subscribe to each other, okay? Raven, I think it's one more box here. All right, so I just gotta check something inside, okay? But what I'm gonna do today by myself, because Jonathan is with his mom, Tabby's with her mom, and Jack's glasses. You know, see what happens? See what happens? That's why you gotta put rocks and make sure all your random trunks are secure to the ground when you set them up. Because the wind goes like this, and that's what happens. If that was an animatronic right now, it'd be broke. But anyway, give me like a few minutes, look at all this insanity, really awesome stuff, like awesome insanity. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with it, okay? 1 second. Remember, these boxes are all empty. Right back. I'm back on the plaque. So I'm gonna do a few things right now that's gonna be kind of interesting and maybe fun. I just want to show you how to restore these things. Now this is like 20 boxes, right? If you count them all, that's 180 boxes less. We have that many boxes. Like we really do have 200 animatronics. It's I can't even like process that we have that many. All right. But here we go. I'm gonna show you how I put these boxes away. And Jonathan has helped as well, and so is Tabby, and even Jax. But right now the kids are with their mom, so it's on me. It's on Dad, on Johnny Hardcore, or AKA the Squid Game guy. So everybody do this. This is one thing I want you to do as I'm behind the camera right now, just reading the text. Everybody, number one, we don't curse on this channel, so please do not curse. Okay, this is a family channel, kid channel. I don't curse. I try my best not to ever curse around my kids, and I don't really. When I go to work, F-bomb, all day long. The second I walk in the door at work, that's the first thing everybody says because everybody hates work. But I keep it PG and even G over here. So let's just keep that in mind. Number one, we don't bully anybody or put anybody down and talk about that crap. All right, got that one. That's another one. And the last thing is, if you guys all are YouTubers, if you all are aspiring YouTubers and you have a channel, subscribe to each other, okay? Just subscribe to each other's channels and just help each other out. And trust me when I tell you, we appreciate all the support that we've had over the years. And as you can see, our channel is growing. Right now, we're on the cusp of 9,000 subscribers, which is an awesome achievement. And like I said in other videos and stuff like that, we have a goal that we want to, of course, hit that 10,000. And my goal is to hit 11,000 before Halloween. So let's go. All right, let's show you some fun stuff now. All right, here's Squid Game guy. The Squid Game shirt, the only shirt I'm gonna get from Spirit Halloween right now until further notice. But I like the shirt, and we are on many lists of many different Spirit Halloweens all over the place, and we are on a list number 1 and number 2 in a few different stores. So my promise to you is that if we get this young he, the rare, what do you want to call this? This person, this animatronic, this like incredible animatronic. If we do get this, okay, let me show you where it's gonna go. Okay, just take a walk with me down the street of Monsta KORE, and there is the hardcore monster truck. So this street will be closed off. Okay. I mean, they're doing the corner cap right now. I don't know how long it's going to take for that to happen, but usually it won't take too long. But anyway, it gets very, very packed on this block. Thousands and thousands of trick-or-treaters and families. You could see that I picked up some pallets today. The pallets are going to be for over here. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them on the grass yet, because if I do, it'll destroy the grass, which is okay because it came back. But that'll be the stage. So we're probably gonna just set up all the pallets right here, a lot of them. I have to get more, and I'm just gonna grab them as I see them in the street. But we're gonna put them over here like this, right? Probably on both sides of the fence, and then probably behind the fence, right? It'll look really cool. I don't know what we're doing with this guy yet. I don't know if he's gonna stay there or come back here, but we'll see how it goes. But we're really kind of just gauging everything right now, and then as we build animatronics and set things up more and more, we're gonna have a lot more to it'll just flow. You know what I'm saying? I got rid of that slide. That's gone. The power wheels are gone pretty much. Might just have to dump Gravedigger. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we'll see. That slide's not gonna be here. Those bins are gone. The ramps, the RC ramps underneath the side are gone. So it's all about the haunt right now. Haunting 100, not 100, haunting 909%. All right, this is the base of Pennywise. What's up, Ed? Hopefully he doesn't take out anything over here, making his turn on the block. So we took apart KG, right? KG the clown. So we're gonna put that back together again. You can see the wind took him down again inside the shed of doom. I'm not reading comments right now, guys. I'm just going on a tour. So just bear with me, and then I'll show you what I'm trying to do because I have to go to work very soon. Mr. Howell right here. That's the Big Lots Ultimate Werewolf. That the base broke off, so I got to do some welding on that. A couple video games in here. Pretty awesome video games, honestly. Super Sprint, if anybody knows what that game is. And back there is a Sega Monaco GP sit-down cockpit. And back there in this that little thing right there is a pole position. Awesome game. You could see Area 31 capsule in a box that looks like it's been through a washing machine, like this washing machine right here. But believe it or not, it is brand new. And we're excited to put that out. But the only thing with him is, or her, it could be a female, or we don't even know what it could be, binary, what do they call it, that stuff. Anyway, it's very fragile, okay? So we have to be careful with certain animatronics. Like certain animatronics are in here for now until it gets to that point where we just keep putting them out. But certain animatronics really can't handle being outside, and we have to be very careful how we not only set them up, but how in the weather, especially the wind. So, all right, anyway, let me show you what's going on here. And everybody that's been donating and stuff like that, you guys really are just awesome. My son is like, Jonathan KORE is like very, how do I explain him? He's shy to a point, but he's not, you know. And the first time that we really went live, I've never seen him so into it and so like receiving everyone that goes on your comments. He was reading every comment, and you guys and girls were all just like into it. And I'm telling you, man, you guys don't understand. I'm like, the block is so small, and they fly down the block. This is really based on Jonathan. This is Jonathan's dream. Okay, he doesn't play baseball. I used to play baseball, and I bowled, and I played football. I'm very athletic. You know, Jonathan, for some reason, I don't know, just not really into it the way he could have been, right? But he can catch, he can throw football and stuff. But anyway, this is what Jonathan does. This is Jonathan's thing: animatronics, building, mechanics, you know, taking things apart, putting them back together again. Now he's actually, you know, not now, but like years, last couple of years, 3 or 4 years. What's going on, everybody? He's been doing, he's been putting stuff back together again, fixing stuff. And if you saw one of the other videos, let me show you this thing. Let's give you an example. All right, so, anybody know what this is? I'm sure you do. A lot of you do, right? If you don't, everybody's gonna say it in the comments. It's a piston, right? And it's what's used in a bunch of the animatronics, like especially Mr. Dark, Hellspawn, Tallulah, Sinister Strawman, Drop Down Scarecrow we just used. Anyway, you see this thing in here? This is the gearbox, right? The gears in there are so small. They're so small, right? Jonathan figured it out with the Drop Down Scarecrow just last week. And it was clicking, right? And he likes Drop Down Scarecrow. You know, it's one of his favorite go-to animatronics from Party City, right? Last year, I don't think we even set it up. We just set it up. You know, he went through it. He went through it inside here, and he's like, I think it's a cracked gear, right? Like one of the teeth of the gear is cracked. So he took it apart, and then we're like going through our boxes because we have a lot of spare parts, right? And then he's like, we have another piston. When we opened up one of the boxes, there was like 3 pistons in the box. I think it was the Mr. Dark box back there that was in the Shed of Doom. And he pulled one of these out. He goes, you know, I think I could swap it. So what did he do? He took this apart, took this out, took the other one out, took them all apart, saw the gear that was cracked, the tooth that was cracked off of it, and then, I hope you can see me right. Let me back up a little bit. And he fixed it. So my point is, this is what Jonathan KORE is about. And I encourage everything that my kids love to do all the way, like beyond. So this is why we do it. And I of course, I like it now because of how Jonathan reacts to all this stuff. And that's the reason why I push it and encourage it. And it's a lot of work. I mean, you can see right here, this is 20 boxes. That's nothing. We have 180 more animatronics that I have to get out of storage, set up, put back, maintain, protect, you know, all that stuff. So, you know, it's a lot. But trust me when I tell you, I like it too, and it's very fun, and it's something that I do with him and Jax, you know, glasses, and then even Tabby. Tabby, you know, is a girl, and she's you know, she's growing, and she's almost 15 years old, so she's her her mindset is different, right? She's growing into a teenager, but Tabby was watching YouTube before Jonathan was, years ago, when Tabby was, I think, probably 5 or 6 years old, 7 years old, and she was doing her own videos with LOL dolls and all these skits and stuff like that we used to have the channel with that, and I lost the channel. I see if I can get it back. But Tabby has her own animatronics that she cleaned, you know, that are hers. And it's no joke, they're her animatronics. Wacky Mole, Nozzles, Henry Hustle, Harriet Hustle, trying to think, is there another one that's really her, like she really, it's like she'll only build them too, like, and she knows how to build them. She knows everything. She's awesome. But anyway, it's like, it's a family thing, right? And then now we have, not we have, but you know, Vanessa, everybody knows who Vanessa is, right? Vanessa is the young lady that you see in other videos that we do and all the things that we do, right? Vanessa is the other driving force of Monsta KORE. She's the graphic designer. She's media like crazy, always, you know, pumping up our channel, creating shorts, creating video. She just made this the lawn sign that we're gonna put out, that thumbnail you've seen. We redid the thumbnail for our haunt, so you know, when people want to connect better, they can, because the QR codes or other lawn sign are from Linktree, and that's like not working right now. So we have the QR codes going right to the YouTube channel. So she's a part of this too. And then even Noelle has really always been a fan of Monsta KORE for all these years, like since we started the channel. And who else? Of course, everybody in our family. Everybody that's in our family, something like that. But you know, that's how it goes. Anyway, so let me show you how we're gonna box these things up, and I gotta go to work. I'm talking really fast because I always talk fast, but I also had some good coffee. All right, so it's like a magic trick right now, right? It's a magic trick. All right, so we have 20 boxes. I would love to turn all these boxes into 5 or 4 boxes and have only 5 boxes left or 4 boxes left. And I think it's gonna happen for the most part. We'll see. It might be even 6 boxes, but from 20 boxes to 5 or 6 boxes, that's like massive room, because you can see how much room it is right now. So let's see what happens. Okay, we'll start with the smallest one first. So now this is one of the first animatronics that we did get, and this was actually on the first year that we did the animatronic haunt. So this is a special animatronic. It's not really an animatronic, but I guess it is. It's a fogging feature one. It's called the Zombie Clown. This is from Party City, right? It's pretty expensive too, man. It's pretty expensive. Not expensive, but it wasn't cheap. I can't remember. All right, so let's do this. So let's the smallest box possible. So I think orange will be the smallest for Night Stalker. Sitting Scarecrow. I think we're going to this one. Okay, so that's one. Bye-bye. Right? Tim from Twisted Trails does not save his boxes. He like chucked so many boxes like last year, and I like actually kept a couple because I was like, wow, you got this one, you got that one. But we keep our boxes. Why? I don't know. I mean, Jonathan originally liked keeping the boxes because he wanted to take them apart and put them back together again, because he enjoys doing that. From what I've learned right now, because we have storage, it kind of helps to have them in boxes, because when you break them down, it seems like you could stack them better. And you know, we have a good storage unit, a good sized storage unit, but it's not big enough now. So we have to learn how to really compile everything, especially once we get all these things set up. I want to like utilize that storage to get rid of, you know, a lot of the stuff that you see here that needs to be stored, because we only have so much room here. Right? In New York, you only get so much space. We have a good sized property too, and we are maxed out. All right, let me get going here. Continue on. Now, also one thing to keep in mind, if you are keeping the boxes, the insert boxes, like the insert, I guess, frame boxes, what you might call it, it does keep the integrity of the box. So in the beginning, I was the one that was chucking these, because I was like, what are we needing for, right? But then you have boxes now that are like this, that are jacked up, because there's no integrity. I mean, even though this one has some integrity, but it's not full integrity. So you guys have to figure it out on your own, but I'm just going to show you how we do it, and then you could use your own judgment of how you store these things. So let's see. You'll be like very impressed how this works out. Almost shocking. This ain't gonna go in here, right? Or it does. I should like play some music, like a game show music. Now, if it's too big, like if it stretches it, then you know you don't push it in there because then you'll damage the box. So that's like a good fit right there, right? I can still put something in there, but I don't know if I got a small one for that. Maybe night terror. Possibly. Possibly. And you can even turn the boxes like this too. Ooh, that is gonna be so cool. Oh, look at this. In it goes. That's pretty cool, man. I could have put a smaller box in this one too, you know. You know what? Actually, let me put that. Because then we could possibly put something in this box. I'll put this one in here. I think it'll fit. The only thing is it's going to be like, no, it won't fit. All right, we'll try. We'll put it back a little. So this one wasn't bad. This was a good store right there. And I'm still going to put this big one into another box, so just keep watching. Now, if it doesn't fold down and it's inside the box, what you can do is this. It's pretty simple. Just turn it the other way. All right, go like this. Just flap it backwards. This box might be a little skinny, but let's see what happens. We also have a plastic hood. This one. That one might be a better fit. So what we're gonna do? We'll keep that right there. I'm gonna go with it like this. We'll go with neon ice cream clown. We actually have 2 neon ice cream clowns, so if anybody wants one of them, you know, send us a text because you got the phone number from another video, and we'll see if we work some kind of deal out for you. We have a couple animatronics. We have a couple doubles of animatronics. Can I put another box in here? Ooh, that would be so close. This one would be nice. Oh man, that would just missed. Okay, so now we're like good with that right here. That's how many boxes is that? 3? Right, 3 or 4 in one box. Let's put this to the side for now. Let's keep this back in here. Okay. Lantern jack. I think we have the rusty box too. No, it's not rusty. I'm sorry. It's Smiling Jack. Smiling Jack right here. Scary things, yeah, I'm gonna pull these other boxes down just so I know which one we have. This will go in here good. This blue. This will actually go in there right now. This might be boring, but see, it doesn't go down. I don't know why, because there's something in there. Getting there. This sucker is going to take a bunch of them. And so this was the original box that Dr. Payne came in. We were like one of the first to get Dr. Payne in Staten Island in New York, I believe, because they didn't release these last year, and there was like a select few, and then we were friends with the guy from Party City, and he just told us when he got them, and we got them, which was like just awesomeness. John was like, "You gotta be kidding me, really?" We were like the chosen ones. These glasses aren't helping me, so I gotta take them off. No, help me for sunglasses. Who's going here? Scary Santa's Scarecrow going here. Lantern Jack going here, right? So who's going to put in where? Lantern Jack first. Okay. Yep. Now I could put something maybe in there, but I don't think so. That's it. We're done on that. I mean, there could be another one to put in here, but right now it's not gonna happen. A lot of Jack like scarecrows and stuff like that, you know? Pumpkins, Lantern Jack, Prowling Jack, Smiling Jack, even Jack Stalker. Like I said, that Jack the Pumpkin King, right? And you got Mac Straw. Now, if I have the time, I will like tape these boxes to try to make them stronger. But right now, I don't have time, so let's see where we're going. The international fund might be able to go in here too. Also, no, it just misses. My box will go in here. You're probably like telling me, put it in there, put it in there. So we can do night stuff. I'm gonna bring these down too. So that I can see what I can put inside these boxes. And this one. This one will be very close. I think it'll just be, and there's an insert in here, so I can't do that one. But I think Harvester could go in there actually, which would be a really good fit. And a Arc the Clown, a strong box. And there's a bunch I can go in here too, like Scary Sitting Scarecrow. And this does have the insert, right? So what I'm gonna do is put Scary Sitting Scarecrow in here, I think. Or Night Stalker. Scary Sitting Scarecrow for him? No, I could. Let's see if I can squeeze it in. That'll be a good fit right there. And I got this one too. Let's see this one first. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that. That is a score. Really good. Okay, so we'll go with that. Night Stalker. And I'm going to put him in here. Look at that. Perfect. Put it in there. So it's like 3 boxes in there, right? 3 total. And it actually closes perfect. And this box is very strong right now because it's brand new. It's really good. So we'll save that on the side. These are the boxes that have, these have something in them, right? This one has something in them. So you compile those. Let's see what else we got here. So this is a strong box. So you want to put some, as many as you can in this one. I think this could have 2 boxes here. Alright. This is the dark and stuff we have at lunch. Want to leave?
How's it going?
What's up, my brother?
Say hi.
What's up, guys?
Say hi.
Make sure you come back tomorrow and the next day.
Absolutely.
A lot going on.
I'm
Good
sure I'll
stuff.
be here every day.
Yeah, man. Okay, so I think Mr. Darks can't go in there. So the Mr. Darks are all going to be they might go into Wendigo when we bring Wendigo tomorrow. So I might have to just leave a couple of these here. Let's see this one. But I remember one of these can go into a box. I just don't know which one it is. It can't go into this. Even though it's big, it sticks out there. That's the only thing. But what we can do, we can put one in here. We just can't cover it. So all I'll do is this. I'll fold the flaps down. I can't put a Mr. Dark on it. I really want to mess this box up. This is very rare. This is actually Vanessa's probably favorite animatronic. I'll put the one that's not so strong. Put Mr. Dark. Because now we can put things inside of Mr. Dark. Just fit. That's really a really good fit right there. You only have to stick it up a little bit so it can't close this, so that's why I did. I put them down. Alright, just put that down too. see what's box there. Harvester of Souls. I could probably put Terrifier in here. Let's see. I need one of those. I think this might go. I love that. Right, I mean, there's actually room to put something on top as well, but it has to be really small. I don't have any small right now. So this is good enough. Good enough for me. Let's pull up Mr. Dark. This is a good one. That was a good store right there. This one on. That would be close. This one will fit here. Harvester of Souls, I think, might fit this. Oh my god, I think it does. It does, I think. Look at this. It does. Alright, so let me put something in Mr. and Harvester of Souls. So now I can put in, let's see. This would be epic to get away, but this is a little bit big, right? That goes in for sure. Okay. So now it'll go all the way in. That's really good. If I can fit a box in there, that'd be fantastic. Let's see what we can do. This one might be awesome. This might work. Ooh, it's got a chance. Not the greatest, but it's got a chance. Let's see. Just misses. Can't squeeze that in. But I think I could squeeze this one. Yeah, it's possible. You know what I can? Wait. I can, but the only thing is I have to bend the flat back. So when you do that, like this, right? You know it's ripped a little bit. It's still a little clear tape, like what's called tape? Packing tape. All right, so it's still good. And now this could stick out. It's fine. Stick out a little bit too, though. I mean, you know, a little bit. Okay, so it goes down a little bit. It can't close enough. Harvester of Souls. So now watch this. That's huge. So now this big sucker box. Right here, this is the cagey one, right? Now sometimes I do this, do that like that trick, the trick flap. Where is it? I guess this one first, right? This one, and then go like this, bend it. I don't want to break it though. Let's try to do it. Not look at it. So now it's like kind of locked in, which is good. There's another box done. So there's a bunch in here. Actually, no. Only one in Neon Action Clown. I think Blood Raven. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Let's see. Let's hold our breath. Ready? Yeah, I love that. That's awesome sauce right there. Okay. So now I think he's three boxes total. Poor George and nowhere else. And Lord Raven's box is not that strong either, so that actually helped. Isn't there another Raven right now? Home Depot? I'm sorry I'm not responding to anybody's stuff. I mean, your quotes and stuff. But I gotta get this done. Okay, so we got these. So now there's a lot of boxes in here, right? They're all inside of each other, which is really cool. So I think Dr. Payne cannot have these two. So these are going to be the ones out. Alright, so this can't go in here, but definitely can go in here. Alright, that's an easy one. You can go like this. Okay. And then I can go into one of these. So this is going to go into sideways. Oh man, too big. Too vocal. I probably could have went in Marshall Warner. Alright, so what did I say? I said 6, right? I wanted to put them all in 6. And we got 7. But I think there's something going here. I'm trying to remember which one it was. This one? This would be a score. Oh, it's so close, man. So close. I mean, for now, it's good. This one is waiting for more. We have plenty more animatronics to the store, so I really thought he was going here, but it's like just a little bit too big. Yeah. So that's what we got. And this one came over the video, right? I said. There's three boxes, almost four, like it's still put boxes inside. So when we get more Animatronics tomorrow, then I will do the same thing, just compile them like this. Put them inside of each other. Okay. And that'll be good. But that ain't bad. I was off by one. I thought we had room for one more box. All right, everybody's still there. Okay, now I can read some stuff if you're still watching. I'll put my other glasses on so I can see. I can see clearer. Give me a second, everybody. If you're still watching, we love you. We don't love you, but we appreciate you. That word love is like a silly word. All right. Yeah, cackles. Yeah, all right. You know what? I realized him the other day too. I'm like reading everything from the bottom. When I got home from work, I was like, you know, we didn't have you last year, dude. We didn't have him last year. And Jonathan really, and even Tabby, like really, like, this guy has meaning, man. He really does. And we have a video on our YouTube channel that, what's up, Robert Rivera? That when we went to Party City, actually it was Halloween City, I think it was. This was going back, I think, in 2022 or 2021, whatever it was. They had cackles for the first time. They had a plethora of all the animatronics from that year. They had them all. They had the popcorn clown, right? The machine. They had Giggles. This is cool animatronic. Giggles the clown. They had the exterminator. God, man, I can't remember all of them. But that year was an awesome year, and this was one of them. And when I got this past year for Jonathan for his birthday, I got it this year, I think, March. Did I get it this year or last year? Man, I can't remember. No, it had to be this year. Yeah, this year. When I got him this year, and I did an unboxing video for Jonathan, we you know, showed him. He almost started crying. That's how happy he was. He couldn't believe it. And honestly, when I saw this come up for sale, I was like, because this is after this Party City closed too, and it's like I'm over here, you know, I'm someone that understands, like, you know, rarity and how things are very important and special. And when it came up, I was like, I gotta get this, and it was like perfect timing for Jonathan's birthday. So yeah, he's part of us, man. He's also gonna stay here because he's not strong, not really that strong, and he needs to be reinforced like that to the wall. I might even put another one up there to strap to the top of the garage. So, yeah. And then you can see this guy too, KG, who's also another one that's very, it's not strong at all. He's like Crouchy. You know, this, what is it, 7-foot Crouchy? They're just not meant to be outside, and if any gust of wind comes, they're done. So we got to reinforce him. We got to put like another piece of metal, probably up his arse, right? Somewhere around there or in the front. And then it's just going to reinforce him. So when we get to it, when we start really putting them out and putting them where they're going to go, he's going to get another pole that's going to really make him stronger. You can see we got a lot of poles here, a lot of scrap that's we're going to make use of. So, all right, everybody, I'm going to read some comments and, you know, keep it going. Let me just see it because I can't really see in the dark, in the light. And you can see how we went from 20 boxes, right, to now it's 7. And these 3 boxes right here are not full. This one is, right? Hellspawn is, well, no. I remember. No, so we got room in Hellspawn. We got like one box in here, so we could put more in there. There's nothing in here, I don't think either, right? And there's nothing in here. Oh, there's actually, no, just one, just Dr. Payne's in there. So we have more room to put more boxes inside of these boxes, those 4. And then these 3 are bombed out. And then when it comes to a bigger box, like the Wendigo, which is a big, huge box. And I know we have a couple other big boxes too we can mess around with and put other boxes inside of each other. That'll help as well with space and storage. So that'll be a good day tomorrow. We have these two gravestones, right? One's Tombstone Terror. That's how Vanessa calls it, Tombstone Terror. And then the other one behind it has a name, the Reach Around, I think it's called. Doesn't work. The animatronic is off, but it was I found it in the garbage when I was driving home. One of our fellow haunters in the neighborhood threw that out and threw out Mr. Dark, like this one right here. Just a scrap Mr. Dark. But they didn't have nothing, just had the head and like the shoulders and stuff like that. That's Mr. Dark. So, and you can see the witch right there. That witch is, I think it's gonna go to our friend James that we're gonna do a trade with him soon for some good animatronics. And he really wants this witch. Oh, he also wants Contamination Kid. So we're gonna do a trade for that and work something out. And soon in the weeks to come. Here's the creepy cloth. This is the creepy cloth from last year, Spirit Halloween. That's gonna look phenomenal when we do our tent. We're gonna hang it from the tent in certain areas, certain spots. So that's gonna look awesome. And let me just take it to the backyard so you can see what we did today, if you didn't see it already. Very soon, this area is gonna be Area 31. That's gonna be the alien area. There's all our hay and stuff that's gonna go on the bottom of the Haunted Hill Harvester pumpkin patch, and maybe even on the bottom of, like on the ground of this too. Once we set it up, we'll put all the hay around like the bottom of the bases, so you can't really see the bases, you just see the hay. I think that'll be really cool. And this is like our compost area. So if you see like watermelon and this and that, it's just compost. We get a lot of animals, all different animals. And Death Ray right here, giant Death Ray is gonna go right there. And we're looking to black out the wall for sure and make it a blacklight area. So it's gonna look really sick at night, like incredibly awesome. We kept these guys bagged up because it did rain a couple days, but you got Mr. Dark here, who's gonna be the one that's gonna be outside. Then you got the drop down scarecrow that Jonathan fixed. Poor George, that we don't know if it works or not. We'll see what sets him up. Then you got in here the Neon Ice Cream Clown and Dr. Payne, Martian Warrior. Vanessa's not obviously, but Vanessa's favorite animatronic that she made the deal for that one and was so happy to get it. It's a $400 item, man. We can't even tell you what we paid. I wouldn't want to tell you. You wouldn't believe us. And then back there is the Harvester of Souls, the original Harvester of Souls, brand new. And then we got, what's his name? Art the Clown that we just got the other day. I couldn't say no. I'm like, this won't be here in another day. It'll be gone. And we went to a store that just opened. So it's like, it's now or never, you know? And I had to like tell John that I can't pick you up at school because I'm making a deal over here and getting these things, and it started raining. And I told him what was going on. I said, we're number 1 on the list for Young He. He's like, don't worry, okay, don't worry. And he's like, he's so excited. I can't even put it into words. The kid is like, he's like, we must get this guy. Look, it's like he's saying long and prosper. Live long and prosper. Like that. Anybody watch? All right, everybody. That's about that right now. I'm going to wrap this live stream. Everybody that logged in, you get this. Hanging hardcore, haunting hardcore always. You can see me with my glasses, man. America's Best. You get two pairs of glasses for $79.99, right? You get a free eye exam. Can't go wrong with that. America's Best. You owe me something, America's Best. America's Best also was whatchamacallit, they sponsored Monster Jam. So we like America's Best. You know what? You know what's funny about America's Best? We're on the subject of glasses and America's Best. My kids used to, my kids, Tabitha, right? My daughter. Tabby needed glasses at a young age, right? And, she didn't want them, whatever. So I'm like, where am I getting glasses from? And then Monster Jam, we're into monster trucks too. I'm going to be a monster truck driver and when that time comes. We loved monster trucks. We went to monster truck shows and all that. And I was like, Tabby, they have monster truck glasses. You know, they had the names of her truck. Like there was girl trucks. Like it was Wonder Woman. It was Whiplash. They had girl drivers. There was one other girl truck, I think, that had glasses, right? So for so many years, Tabby was rocking America's Best monster truck glasses, right? That was so cool, man. My daughter was so cool. She's gonna be a monster truck driver. She's gonna be a better driver than I am, because I'm gonna teach her everything I know, and she's gonna be younger, so her brain is gonna just take in things better and then figure out things more. And she's gonna be one of the, what do they call them? The Queens of Scream? No, the Queens of Carnage. That's the word, Queens of Carnage. All right, I gotta get ready for work. So it's 5:17. I gotta get going. But everybody, just keep it in mind, and we're gonna upload an alert that we're gonna go live tomorrow, 100% from storage. We're gonna go live after storage and come back here and do another video of us just setting up the rest of the day. I'm off. I'm just gonna chill out tomorrow. Have some brews because I can do that. I'm not driving. Yeah. We're going to do my fantasy picks first until 1 o'clock. Make sure all my team is good and good to go here. And then, after 12 hours of football is going to be happening on, what is it called? The NFL Network. We're going to Twisted Trails. You want to see what we're going to do at Twisted Trails? Hold on a second. Take a walk. Take a walk. Take a walk on the wild side. And you can see the wall here, right? All signs, right? Take a gander and guess why there's signs on that wall. Not because it looks cool and stuff like that and license plates, but you want to know why? Because when my kids were younger, they were going crazy with these things, Tabby included, and they would go around this yard, right? Some of them, sometimes they'd fall into the pool, crash, but they know how to swim. But they would drive around this yard and just go crazy around the entire yard. It's just so fun. We haven't done RC. I mean, we haven't done anything with driving in so long, but we're gonna. Just right now, it's about the haunt, so we're doing that first. But anyway, just so you know, that's the reason why there's all this coolness on the wall here. So they would drive down this path, like they would fly around this turn, right? Sometimes they would drive into here. That's why the fire pit's the way it is. So it would be the dirt track here, right? And there would be like a hump, like a ramp almost. Not a ramp, like a hill. And it'd make a hill out of the dirt and stuff. And they would jump over the hill, drive over the hill, then go back over here, go down here, right? We wouldn't go on the street though, because we don't go into the street. Over here, the door would be open, like nuts down this road. Well, this path. And come this way, right? And 0. Go this way, right?